Well guys, I'm back from Allstate Cobb. There you go. That should help a little bit. Nice brandy new arms. They already have the return springs on them and the bushings. Just got to transfer over my cam for the accelerator pump. Brand new accelerator pumps. These springs will stay in the back, but the primaries will get switched over. We'll paint those to match. Brand new inlets. The nut for the adjuster. A screw for the top of the needle and seat. And those springs for the primary shaft. So we have a grand total of that stuff. And the two complete kits, and these kits are complete. There's everything in there. Yeah, battery died again. So like I said, these are complete. Comes with two 30cc's, a 50, a power valve. Gotta see if that's the same as what's in mine. I don't remember if I changed it or not. Comes with all the ball gaskets, non-stickies. Comes with gasket around the air cleaner. Comes with your base gaskets. Comes with the gasket you want to mount it. Comes with 4 new mixture screws. Comes with needles and seats. Obviously all the gaskets. These are the little one-way little plunges for the accelerator pumps. All the seals for those things I bought over there, and whatever, they are complete. So all said, out the door, $110 for all this. To do 2 carburetors, overhaul them, and beautify them a little bit. So normally if you just overhaul them, you obviously just need the kits, but I wanted to bring them back to a little nicer. Like I said, you see this is sitting in the front of the car, and there's nothing worse than one that looks like crap. That I could tell you. And crap it does look like. I'll lay this here. You know what I mean? So I didn't get this one, so we're gonna have to clean or do something with that. I was not gonna buy the whole secondary shaft for that little lever. Well, there's the base plate done. The gold I did that lever doesn't exactly match, but I think it'll be fine. Better than what was there, I can tell you that. Obviously cleaned off all the gaskets, blew out a couple of ports that were there, removed the main throttle shaft, okay, this is what I replaced, so this is what we're coming from, okay, and that's what that looked like, so I was better off with that gold. Replaced both the accelerators. Gotta pull this spring and paint it, and put it on, because that's a special spring. When I put the screws back in, I Loctited them, and you have to peen them on the back side. So, little dot of Loctite. And that's it. Obviously, I lubed everything when I put it together, and everything seems to work mint. So, I think we're doing good. So, let's continue on. I guess that was the hard part, I guess. I don't know. I think cleaning's been the hard part so far. There's nothing wrong with the carburetor. There's no clogged ports. There's no crap in the balls. There's no nothing. So it's really just a detailing job, if you want to word it like that. Okay, so let's walk through this one. What we're gonna do? We are going to, I don't know where you are on the camera. We're gonna pop this little E-clip off right here for the primary accelerator pump lever. Toss it over here to the side. I was looking left to the right, I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Make it feel how tight they are, binding. We gotta clean that. That's some nasty goo on there. So we'll add that to the pile. Amazing you can get this complete arm, spring, bolt, everything for $3. I feel like I was back in the 70s with the prices. So, I guess when you build as many carburetors as these people do, because they actually build them and sell them. You build as many as they build, you buy in bulk. Okay, we got all that. Now we gotta pull off the little connector link, which I don't know if you guys could see any of this. Has a little tiny cotter pin on the back. I gotta turn this way to do it. Okay. Make the cotter pin as straight as possible. Use a pair of dikes and we'll walk it right out. There you go. I remember when I was younger, I was working with my brother. First I called them diagonal cutters, then I called them wire cutters, then I called them dikes. And he said, what the hell do you need? You just called it 3 different names. So, I'm sure the correct name is not dikes. I don't know where that name came from. Diagonal cutters I can understand because the blade's on an angle. Wire cutters because people use it to cut wire. I'm going to pull these screws out. If you look, they're swedged. Yes, I should have grabbed 4 new screws, but I forgot. But they do go right back in. So I'm going to pull those out. You want to be careful not to strip the heads if you reuse them, like I am. So be patient because as they go up, oh, that one didn't get tight. It's supposed to get tight. I think they forgot to swedge that one over. They did. It just has the dimple in it. They forgot to swedge it. Ha! I can tell you what that could do to an engine. I've seen less destroy an engine. Oh yeah, this one ain't done either. I better check them all. Better check the secondaries. No, the secondaries are not done either. Okay, good. We're gonna have to take care of all that. Pull the plate out. Plate's not oval, but it has 2 flat spots on it, and it has the size right there. So I don't know if it makes a difference, but I know the numbers go towards the center of the carburetor. And the back ones, they go towards the center of the carburetor too. I made note of that prior to taking it apart. It feels like these things had a dot of Loctite on them is what they had. Maybe. I don't see it on the threads though. I know my hands are blocking you, but there's nothing interesting happening. So I'll be taking out screws. Okay, I turn the shaft, plate comes out, same thing, got a 109 in there. So 109 in the front, and looks like it says either 283 or 203 in the back. That's done a little differently. Okay, now the only thing holding the shaft in right now is the spring. Just take the spring, go like that. Shaft is out, done. We put the new one in, I'm going to lubricate it. Okay. Believe it or not, guys, every time you spray a carburetor with carburetor cleaner, you wash away with lubricants there, and then you get bare metal like this right here, and that's what it's riding on. Next thing you know, you need a base, or you need to bore it and shim it with collars and all sorts of stuff. So that's pretty much broken down for as much as I'm going to go right now. I'm going to walk outside. I'm going to clean it, and we're going to come back in. Oh wait, I'm going to. Well, the gasket's gone, but I'm going to go over the surface on this one and make sure we're good. So there's a couple of little areas. Then we'll take it outside, we'll clean it, and when we come back in, it should look like the other one. And we can figure out what we're going to do next. There you go. There's the one for the rear carburetor. The only thing left to do on these is to do that front spring, which isn't a big deal. Because you got to set the you got to set up the accelerator pumps when it's all back together anyway. So I like the red spring, so I'll see what Junior has in red. I'll clean those 2 springs up and let him paint them.